Hello viewers, welcome you all to Revamp Ed YouTube channel. So hereby the good news is NTA, so National Testing Agency is going to conduct the UGC NET, University Grants Commission NET examination, National Eligibility Test. So hereby we are going to see in this video like the decoding of the information bulletin for UGC NET. So here comes the first page. So let us see the important dates at a glance. So the online submission of application form, it has been already started. So till 16th of April up to 11:50 p.m. we can apply through this, and then the last date for the transaction it is 17. So you have to pay the amount, so which is mentioned below here. Like you can see that 1,000 rupees for the general and unreserved category. So those who are here general economically weaker section, OBC non-creamy layer, so they have to pay 500 rupees, and the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, person with disabilities, and then transgender, so they have to pay 250 rupees, they have to pay at the time. So important note here is the GST also added, goods and service tax also added for the application. So if there is any correction if you want to make, so you can make it by 18th April to 24th April, and the admit card will be released in the NTA site by 15th May. So the examination will be from 15 June to 20 June. So here comes the duration of examination. It is 3 hours. So there will be no break between the paper 1 and paper 2. So mostly the examination will be a online test. So here the timing is like with two shift, and the first shift will be with 9 a.m. to 12:30. Second shift will be 2:30 to 5:30. So the center will be indicated in the admit card. So here you can see that the answer key will be announced later. The result will be, writing the examination after, you can see that here 15th to 20th June. So the result will be published on 5th July. So here comes like here the mandatory stuff is that only online mode application. So there has been no need to send any printed document, and one candidate should file only one application. That is also necessary. So let us see the other stuffs. So here come the UGC NET is in three categories. So one is for the assistant professorship lectures, those who are willing to do, and the second one is JRF, like junior research fellow. So and the third one is comes both those who are willing to join for as a JRF as well as assistant professor. So here the uh, detailed information is here, like those who are the fellowship, national fellowship for scheduled students, and the national fellowship for other backward classes, Maulana Azad national fellowship for minority candidates. So these all fellowships will be based on UGC NET examination, or some of the universities giving their PhD or MPhil admission also based on this. So here the mode of examination will be computer based examination. Here the pattern is already we have seen that two types of paper will be there. So here the paper 1 will be based on the teaching methodology, research methodology, as well as GK and ability, reasoning, these stuffs. And the marks will be, you can see that 50 questions will be there, and the 100 marks. So you can see that here the second paper will be 200 marks, and the questions will be, number of questions will be 100. So the second paper, which is the subject which you are eligible, like for example economics, business management, sociology, human rights, or whatever, like Tamil, English, Sanskrit, Urdu, whichever you want, like whatever you have selecting. So based on that, the 100 questions, 200 marks will be there. So here comes the each correct answer you will get to 2 marks, and there is no negative mark. But if you are going to CSR NET examination, there is a negative mark, but here in UGC NET examination there is no negative mark, so you can attend all the questions. Each correct answer you will get 2 marks. So out of here comes, you can see that 150 questions are there, so the total marks is 300 marks. So the examination centers you can select based on the preference. So please select the first preference will be your nearest center. So you can see that the syllabus is available in UGC NET online website. So you can see it here by I'll just attach the description box, the link for the NTA site. So you can download this information brochure and then you can click on this UGC NET online or syllabus also. So you can see the new syllabus. So you can see the timing of examination, how it is going. So this test will start from 9:30, but you have to be there in the center by 9. The 9:50 they will give the instruction. Similar with the 2:30 exam also, like you have to be very early there. 2:30 the exam will start and it will end by 5:30. So what will happen usually in the training, when you are going to the examination center, so there will be multiple checking you will undergo. So there will be a electronic device also where they will check, do you have any devices with you or else any malpractice other devices. So you have to go with the clear cut things like dressing and writing materials, pen, pencil, whatever you want, you can go with that. So you can see that here the mentioning about assistant professorship and then JRF, and then you can see that both. So these three kind of offers are there. So this assistant professorship will be lifetime, but here the JRF, junior research fellowship, which is only for 3 years. It might be MPhil or else PhD, whatever maybe, but for the 3 year only you will get it. So you can see that the national fellowship for scheduled caste, a national fellowship for other backward classes, and the Maulana Abul Kalam Azad fellowship for minority students. These all will be governed by the same UGC regulations only. So here can see that eligibility criteria. So here the eligibility criteria for UGC NET is a maximum of PG. So any of the PG which you are having in this discipline, where the UGC is listed, the list of selection, the second paper. So based on that, here you can see that minimum of 55 percentage for the general, unreserved, and then economically weaker section. So you can see that for the OBC as well as PW public, like you can see that physically poor or challenged. So person with disability, they, and then scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, they're getting 5% less. The 50 percentage is maximum by rounding. So and you can see that transgender also will be eligible from this time. So last time there was a no such a notification. This time you can see that there has been a notification for transgender also. So this time it is much included. So and you can see that those who completed PhD they can also take, but most of the universities it's not necessary. Once you are done with your PhD, so you can directly join as a assistant professor. So the here comes the age limit. So if somebody is willing to apply for a JRF, their age should be less than 30. It should not be more than 30. And you can see that for assistant professor, but it is differ, like there is no upper age limit for the UGC NET assistant professorship. So you can see that reservation policy, it is for general economically weaker section it is 10%, and then the 15 percentage is for the scheduled caste and 7.5 percentage is for the scheduled tribe. And then you can see that the 27 percentage of the seats are reserved for the other backward classes. So here comes the non-creamy layer is mandatory, you can see that. So see, you can go through this all the stuffs where regarding this scribe and all. So once you are selecting with the category where like SC, ST, OBC, MBC, ST, whatever is there, even with economically weaker section, if once you are done means then it is done, it cannot be changed. So that is the appeal is here. So those who have qualified before 1989, they need not to appear for NET examination. So these important dates we have already seen. Now I will just go through the next procedure, like how to apply. So similarly, it's a online application format only. So you have to keep all the documents like your photo, signature, and then other certificates in a JPEG or else JPG like format. Here the file size need to be 10 KB or else 10 KB to 200 KB. It is mandatory. So you can try to click apply online, then you can start filling the application. So we'll see in the next video what are all those things need to be there, like I'll tell you the other options, how to choose the second paper based on the percentile, how it is gone in the last year. So I will tell you the clear cuts. You can see that the admit card, without admit card, candidates will not be entered inside the hall. So it is mandatory that go with the admit card with the photographs. So that is mandatory. We'll finish this video with the code of conduct, that you should not carry any other things than admit card and passport size photograph. You can take pen and pencil, but you are not allowed to take any other electronic devices, including your mobile phone. You can find a place to keep your bag. You can go with a bag, and then if you are carrying a water bottle, so that it will be helpful for the examination time. So I will stop here and we'll update in the next video. Let's meet there. And please do subscribe to Revamp Ed YouTube channel so that you will get a regular updation on admission notification, internships, and then conferences. So please do share to your friends, those who are willing to be in this academic sector. Thank you.